Ah, there you are. Give me your hand. It's just a test. Do not be afraid. It moved. Yes, I felt it. This feeling deep inside me. Every time we touch. Perhaps I should explain. When we danced the other day, I felt something deep inside me. A type of shock? Sudden and strong. Hence, I built this thermal electronotron. It can measure a body's electronic impulse fluctuations. I've been checking for any irregularities over the last few days. My love of science has not increased lately, and I have not had any complications before. I would expect that I would have increased impulses in a research center were that the case. I need to do more tests. I will report back with conclusive results tomorrow. You wish to come with me? Perhaps that would be helpful. It would provide sufficient natural conditions for study. First, we go to the clinic. We need to check for bodily abnormalities. Impossible. But the electrical charges... Have you checked the thermal electronotron? This happened when I was with... a friend.
Ooh, lovebirds.
No. A human friend, actually. Ill.
Ooh, juicy. Who is it? Who is it?
I'm getting arrhythmia. I need to go outside. Seems we're finished at the clinic. I have another hypothesis. No, it's statistically unlikely. I believe there to be a 0.2% probability of you being the cause. An outlier. I'm a researcher. I deal with truth, not wishes. I shouldn't jump to conclusions like this. I'll do some further analysis and get back to you tomorrow.
I've been situated here in Sandrock for as long as I can remember. Right here at the Blue Moon. In a way, I guess you could say we grew together. Uh-huh. Yep.
Howdy. Howdy. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. 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 See ya. Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Huh.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Huh.
Yep.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yep.
Thank you.
I never heard of static electricity having that effect. I have experience. I can't tell you how often I get shocked working with Yakima fur.
Static electricity is common in Sandrock's climate. It is possible, but you're right, it's unlikely.
Right. Now, are you going to finally buy some clean clothes? See you.
Don't let sandstorms get you down. Just think of them as a big unwanted hug from a whiskery Mother Nature. See ya.
So long, partner.
What are you doing?
Hello. Aha! Farewell.
Ah, here you are. I need to inform you of my conclusions. After careful analysis, it seems that, in fact, I like you. Hear me out. I do not jump to any conclusions. Quite the contrary. In fact, wait. Did you say that you feel the same? That's fantastic. Seems that my calculations are correct after all. I made 4 hypotheses after I got shocked. First hypothesis was electrical leakage at the research center. This was proven to be false through my detector. What I did first was to turn my thermoelectronitron to 100 volts and test all possible nodes at the center. Then I changed it to 1000 volts and tried again. Anyways, the result was that there was no leakage at the research center. The second hypothesis was that the shock was caused by a condition in my heart. However, I should have been getting stronger lately due to my training for the mobile suit. My heart rate did not deviate from my regular 120 beats per minute, average for someone with a caffeine consumption as high as mine. Besides, the doctor's diagnosis also said that I was healthy, thus the second hypothesis was false. The third hypothesis was that the shock came from static electricity due to physical contact. My investigation of static shock at Vivi's showed me that the shock I experienced was completely different, which means the truth should be my fourth hypothesis. That is, it's a reaction caused by my proximity with the one I like. Another piece of information I received was the statement from you that you like me too. Yes, of course. I remember the thrill I had when I was able to complete a research essay in a single day on the dynamics of a two-body problem. But that amount of excitement is only a fraction of how I feel right now. I've recently been studying whether or not the feelings between two people are some sort of measurable energy. From what I can see, it can be transferred between us, but never lost.
See ya!
I hope to see you at this Sunday's gathering. Say, I don't suppose you've made a donation recently, have you?
G'day. Oi. 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 Oh, you're right. You die. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes, these were the good old days. We were so full of hope then. We used to write messages in the sand with straw. If you stuck them in there with a shovel, they'd stay there for a long, long time. But this photo, it was quite a while after we started doing that. Ah, yes, it all started when I found that old book. I thought fate was giving us another chance. From the ruins of the old world that impoverished us, we found a book. One that detailed all sorts of agricultural techniques. Advanced concepts that included even terraforming the desert. The methods in the book seemed out of our grasp, however, until I noticed that the message I used to write in the sand with straw, if I made them into a square, they could protect plants inside it from the blowing sands. And so began the straw grid. I began digging thousands of squares across the desert, sowing stubborn plants in each of them, ones I knew could survive. As the plants grew, the straw became like fertilizer. After a few cycles, sand turned back into soil again. Zeke might have told you something about those days, We were all building the straw grid, and for a while there we thought we were going to put a dent into the sandstorms. But the desert was too strong. We were like droplets of water fighting against an unfeeling ocean. No matter what we did, the winds kept blowing, and our oasis got smaller and smaller. I'm sorry that regaling such a pleasant memory took a rather dark turn. Please, stop by if you find any more of my photos.
So long, partner.
These are all the materials? Wow, yeah, they sure are. Thanks a bunch. I'll get these over to Heidi on the double, and we'll start the expansion of the game center. Next up, step 2 of Katori World, the museum. The mayor really came through and gave me a grant. The museum's a heritage of the town, after all. That's what Trudy said. It means we can upgrade the museum as well. I don't know if you heard, but Heidi and Trudy are planning on opening a road directly to Portia. Who knows how many more tourists will be coming to Sandrock? 1,000? 10? I can't let an opportunity like this slip. Besides, haven't you been to the shipwreck ruins recently? I'm sure you found loads of new relics you're excited to show to the world. Well, imagine it. Countless tourists, all swarming to the Golden Goose and Museum. The oohs, the ahs, the dang, how did I spend this many goals? Anyway, I figure we'll be needing some new exhibition stands for more relics and a new display to draw attention on an expanded rooftop. Planning ahead and all that. Can you help me out? Thank you! How did I get so lucky, huh? Got a partner with as much vision as me! Here's the recipe for the exhibition stand. You can make it on the work table. Heidi will take care of the new rooftop itself, but I'll need your help for the display. Can you ask Director Chi to make you a diagram? When you're all done, please install them on location.
Katori needs a display for the museum. Is that really her way of attracting more visitors? I don't understand. But whatever. Bring me data disks, and I'll have it for you. Okay, good. This one's pretty simple, so I'll have it soon. Check your mail tomorrow. Let me tell you about some of my recent research. I exchanged some progress on cataloging engines with my colleagues in Vega 5, discussed the orbital platforms around the moon. I've also critiqued a paper written by a researcher in Tall Sky. I just thought there ought be no secrets between us, especially regarding such substantial subjects.
Hey, Zeke asked me to come get you. Let's go to the field test area right now. I asked him for details, but he just said, you'll see. I'm so excited. I'll go on ahead. See you there.
They're surviving. We've never seen them grow so big before. It's really working.
So, what's next?
Oh, I don't even know what to think. Do we dare to hope? I'll think of something once I have calmed down.
And I'm gonna go tell my pa. He's gonna be ecstatic. Howdy.
Wow, thank you so much.
You know, this is somewhat startling. I also happen to be free. Well then, let's begin our date.
Take it easy.
Let's see some fireworks. I don't usually recommend the use of explosives or other incendiary devices for recreational purposes. It seems, however, with the correct combination of elements, one can have quite an extraordinary experience.
Have a good day.
Continue this excursion, it may be wise to stay well nourished. Yes. Never use nitric acid and hydrazine as fuel. Trust me. Trying to keep track of my activities? Very well. I primarily exist in two states, either in the research center or on the way to the research center. Occasionally, I do need to maintain my bodily functions. I hate reading these superfluous adjectives and metaphors. Provides no empirical information to the reader. This menu is the most egregious example. You order. Save me the headache. ESP. Impossible. My research has shown it's unverifiable and impossible. But how else could you accurately order all of my favorite dishes with a negligible margin of error? This requires more research. Yes. Finished already? Wait, is that the time? I heard that time flies when you're having fun, but I thought it was just an expression. Has this phenomenon been documented in the theory of relativity?